Hi, I'm Dean Kurtz on Deano's Rock Talk, and today I'm going to talk about one of those albums that I dug as a kid. In the 60s, about 11, 12 years old, 67, that summer of 67, the big hit on the radio was Incense and Peppermints by Strawberry Alarm Clock. I still like them. I still do. I think the album's really great for its time. Anyway, that was one of the albums that really kind of inspired me as a kid, and it was a great album with Mark Weiss on keys, Randy Seal on drums and vibes, which was cool. Ed King, lead guitarist, who went on to be with Lynyrd Skynyrd. Lee Freeman on rhythm and harmonica. George Bunnell and Gary Lovetrow on bass. And those guys all sang, and it was a cool album. It started out with a long song over 8 minutes long, which I love those long songs, especially the old jams they used to do back then. And they're all pretty good musicians. They were in their teens, except for Mark Weiss, who was on keys. He was a little bit older and kind of the leader of the group. Anyway, such a great band. I wanted to see them so bad live. I got my dad to take me down to Anaheim Convention Center, across from Disneyland, drop me off and pick me up later, which was really cool since he didn't even like rock. But I saw him with The Who and Herman's Hermits. And I actually went to see Strawberry Alarm Clock, believe it or not. But The Who were awesome too. In fact, they blew everybody away. But we're talking about Strawberry Alarm Clock. So I went there. Their drummer, Randy, also had some kind of thing on his hands where fire would come up and he'd be playing the bongos with fire coming up. And as a kid, I thought that was so cool. But a great, great band. And Ed King, I love Ed King. You know, we used to be friends on Facebook way back, and such a cool guy. Really, really, really would talk to you about all this stuff going on. And I did get to see him open for The Who twice. I saw him with Lynyrd Skynyrd open for him. But this is about Strawberry Alarm Clock. A great band. I just really, really like this album. Like I said, it opened with World's on Fire, which was over 8 minutes long. You had your Incense and Peppermints, but you also had Birds in My Tree, Lose to Live, Strawberries Mean Love, Rainy Day Mushroom Pillow, and a jam at the end, Unwind with the Clock. Great album for its time. This is Dean Kurtz, just doing a short one about some of the albums that were really influenced to me. And there you go. Talk to you later.